Hey, should we talk some Doc Strange?
Yes, we should. Yes, we should.
How about that? Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness came out a few weeks back now, Riles. We went and saw it.
We did.
We did an instant reaction. So
yes, we did.
Have your, just real quick, in general, has your response to that movie changed in any significant way in that time? Or are you still in that, hey, I liked it?
It was good. It has not changed in that aspect.
Yep.
You have to look at this as a Doctor Strange movie and not an Avengers movie. I think that's part of the problem people had with this, is they were expecting
expectations.
Everyone and their mother to show up in this movie.
Yep.
It didn't happen, and that's great. The cameos that did happen was Marvel putting their ding-dong on the table and being like, hey, so this is what we're working with, all right? Do what you want. We want you to know it's here. Okay, yep. X-Men, yep. Here. We haven't we got him. Fantastic Four, hey, we know. We've heard you talk about John Krasinski forever, and guess what? He's here. He's here now. And then you have Black Bolt from the Inhumans, and you're like, hey, we tried it. It didn't work, but guess what? We're going to try again.
We can still make it work.
See if we can make it work.
Yep.
So there's 3 for 3 right there. And you can't tell me how it was not badass to hear the 90s X-Men theme song. I will die. I will take this to the grave with how amazing it was to just see Charles Xavier roll in. It could have been in the wheelchair. Okay, the hover chair I'm not attached to.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
Like some people. I mean, that's my Professor X does have the hover chair. But, there you go. But... turned on immediately. I was like, yes! And that crowd, by the way, if you were in the Ames movie theater that night,
you're dead inside.
And it was not the Cinemark, it was the other one. You know who you are? Screw you. You were the worst group of people to watch that movie with because no one freaked out.
North Grand Cinema was pretty stale. It was a pretty vanilla.
The most interaction
response
I got was the guy who said, "Enjoy your trip into the multiverse." Which, by the way, bro, dial it down a little bit.
He's trying.
I know.
He's trying.
I know.
He's trying.
But
too hard, yes, but he's
like way too hard, man.
But the effort's there.
Like, I know that they didn't tell you to do that because you were way too excited to do it. So it's just calm down like a little bit.
That guy's been excited to work in a movie theater his whole life.
Because if I got that for like a Jurassic Park movie and like enjoy the event or enjoy the park, and it's like, bro, people die in there. People get eaten by dinosaurs. I'm not gonna enjoy watching a dude get mauled by a velociraptor. I'm not. Well, okay.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna have to step in here.
Touche.
Don't tell me you won't enjoy watching a guy get killed by a velociraptor.
Very true.
We all would.
All right,
we all would.
I'm wrong.
You caught yourself. You caught yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that guy was just.
Point is, there should have been some tangible enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Because this is what happens. All right, we're sitting in the movie.
The reaction was very Iowa.
And we're very, okay, we're like in it. And Doctor Strange, if you have seen the movie, it's at that point where they get caught in the next multiverse by Baron Mordo and some other people. Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, the Baxter Foundation supported this. I go, oh. And it looked, and you weren't to the right of me, which is unusual.
Right. We were at opposite ends of this particular row.
And I look,
and
I'm like, I can't remember who's sitting next to me. Doesn't matter. I looked at them, and they were just paying attention to the movie. I'm like, damn it. And then I looked at...
There's no appreciation
And then I looked at Soul, and he's like dialed in. I'm like, damn it. I was like, I'm the only one who picked up on it. So then I keep watching, right? And then Black Bolt was already sitting down. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Right.
And then... we were like waiting, and then Mr. Fantastic came out of a portal. I'm like,
right.
Yes! But nobody said anything, so it's more like...
right.
And then...
you want to explode.
Yeah.
You want to explode.
It's like they didn't even appreciate what was happening in front of our eyeballs. And people have been...
we're going to have to come back to this. Like, you keep going, we're going to have to come back to this.
And by the way, people have been shitting on that Fantastic Four suit for John Krasinski.
They have?
Yes.
I've
seen some people poop on it.
People are
and I'm
fools.
like, don't poop on it. It's great. I love it. The hints of the black and the blue.
Yes.
Oh, it's sexy. John looked sexy.
John looked good.
John looked sexy. Let's be real
great.
here. It looked like he dumped Pam and got somebody hotter. That's what he looked like in that movie.
Well, you're aware of who he's married to.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
And anywho, and then you jump to, then there was the wheelchair role, and I was like,
Yep.
this is sick.
Yep.
This is sick. But back to my point though. That's what the cameos were there for. It was Marvel pretty much just being like, hey,
We're fine.
we got all this now.
Mm-hmm.
We have a plan. Quit your bitching. Don't get worried about it. We got you, homie. That's what they did. And then they did the mic drop.
Yep.